So hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Swati, mathematics teacher. This is video for study log HSTR exam preparations. So lesson number 4, quadratic equation, 10th CBSE state textbook syllabus and quadratic equation. So what is quadratic equation? What is quadratic? Quadratic means which equation have a highest power 2 or a degree is 2, that equation is called a quadratic equation. What is the standard form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So must and should only one variable, don't consider two variable like that ax square plus by plus c, that is the linear equation in two variables. So quadratic equation means variable 1 but highest power or degree 2. That is the standard form of quadratic equation. And this quadratic equation, we know that we want to find out root of the quadratic equation. And here we know in the second lesson, in the polynomial lesson, we find out the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. And that in that lesson, in the polynomial lesson, zeros is called alpha and beta. But here also called alpha and beta or x and y. But here or x1 and y1, x1 and x2. First root is x1, second root is x2. What is polynomial lesson ಅಲ್ಲಿ zeros of the polynomial ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅದೇ ಥರ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಯರ್ zeros of the polynomial always equal to roots of the quadratic equation, both are same. And quadratic equation is always have a two roots, because quadratic means degree 2, that's why two roots. Nature of roots, this is important formula. Nature of roots, this is useful for find out the roots of the equation. x1 x equal to minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac by 2a. In nature of roots ನಮಗೆ 3 types ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಅದು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, MCQ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್? ಸಪೋಸ್ b square minus 4ac greater than 0, b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, have two distinct real root. ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಎರಡು ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಥರ? ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, minus b by 2a plus root b square minus 4ac by 2 minus b by 2a minus root b square minus 4ac by 2. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ 0 ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ. ಬಟ್ b square minus 4ac equal to 0 ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಟೂ ರಿಯಲ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಬೈ ಎ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್, ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಬೈ ಎ, ಈ ಥರ ಎರಡು ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಯಲ್ ರೂಟ್ಸು. ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 4ac ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 0 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೋ ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ನೋ ರಿಯಲ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 4ac ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಆಸಿಂಗ್ MCQ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್, ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ b square minus 4ac and find out discriminant value only. Okay, b value d equal to b square minus 4ac. That is the important key points of quadratic equation lesson. If you want any PDF or MCQ PDF, so ping me on comment section. Thank you for watching.